Welcome to Pet Pals 22, where today we're diving into the fascinating world of survival in the wild. From dry savannas to arid deserts, nature always finds a way to survive. Join us as we explore how different animals cope with the challenges of extreme weather, scarce water sources, and hungry predators. In the vast, dry landscapes of Africa, one truth stands clear: water shapes everything. From the mighty rivers to the trickling streams, it's the presence or absence of water that influences the survival of countless species. The search for this precious resource is a never-ending quest for African wildlife. It's the essence of life itself. Across southern Africa, the environment is diverse, from the wetlands of the Okavango Delta to the arid expanse of the Kalahari Desert. In each ecosystem, water plays a pivotal role in supporting life. Whether it's the swirling currents of rivers or the seasonal rains that flood plains, water sustains wildlife across the continent. One of the most iconic rivers in Africa is the Zambezi. Its roaring flow feeds the awe-inspiring Victoria Falls, where every second, thousands of cubic meters of water plunge over a 100-meter drop, forming a boundary between Zambia and Zimbabwe. The mist that rises from the falls nurtures a lush tropical forest that stretches along the riverbanks, supporting an incredible variety of species. As we follow the Zambezi, we enter the wetlands and floodplains of the Chobe River, a habitat teeming with life. Here, the mighty elephants make their home, drawn to the river for the daily 100 liters of water they require to survive. Despite their massive size, elephants are excellent swimmers, using the river's cool waters not only for hydration, but also to play, socialize, and even clean their food. The river's flow sustains large herds, making this region home to the densest elephant population in Africa. These elephants have a fascinating adaptation: their trunks. Not able to suck water directly into their mouths, they use their trunks like a hose to drink, releasing water into their mouths instead. This incredible appendage also helps them feed by grasping and peeling food from trees and shrubs. As dusk settles, the Chobe River continues to support various species, including the African buffalo, which grazes on the grasses near the river's edge. These herds, often accompanied by large flocks of egrets, provide the perfect feeding grounds for predatory birds and smaller animals. Further south, the Okavango Delta in Botswana is another spectacular wetland, which has earned its place as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. During the rainy season, the waters that flow from Angola spread across the Kalahari Desert, transforming the landscape into a sprawling oasis of marshes and islands. These seasonal floods are vital for maintaining the ecosystem's balance, allowing plants to thrive and creating habitats for countless species. It's here that animals like giraffes, zebras, and wild dogs roam freely, often without the need to drink directly from water sources, getting much of their hydration from the plants they consume. Giraffes, for instance, are cautious drinkers. They avoid bending down to water, as their long necks leave them vulnerable to predators. Instead, they rely on the moisture found in their diet, allowing them to go several days without drinking. Other species, like the wild dogs, get their hydration from the blood of their prey, showing how diverse and adaptable Africa's wildlife is to its ever-changing water landscape. As night falls, the marshes of the Okavango Delta are alive with activity. Hippos, elusive during the day, emerge from the water to feed, and crocodiles lurk, waiting for the chance to catch an unsuspecting animal. The sounds of the savanna blend with the rhythmic croaking of frogs and the calls of birds, as the cycle of life continues in this water-rich paradise. But Africa's water resources are not without threats. The constant quest for water and the seasonal droughts can cause hardship for many species. The droughts of Namibia's Central Plateau are a reminder of the fragility of life in Africa's more arid regions. However, even here, small oases provide crucial water for wildlife, allowing animals like leopards to survive and thrive. In this harsh environment, even waterholes made by humans offer life-saving support to the animals that call these dry lands home. These artificial sources of water are essential for creatures like the leopard, who visits these sites at dusk to drink, restoring energy for the night's hunt. Across the continent, the struggle for water is real and relentless. The Etosha Pan in Namibia is one such place where animals drag their weary bodies to the last remaining waterhole, enduring long treks across barren landscapes. Here, generations of animals, zebras, antelopes, and more follow the same path to this vital water source, their survival depending on it. The life-giving power of water is undeniable in Africa. It shapes the ecosystems, the behavior, and even the very survival of its wildlife. From the Okavango Delta to the Zambezi River, from the Chobe floodplains to the deserts of Namibia, water is the heart of life in Africa. As we witness these incredible creatures adapt, survive, and thrive, we're reminded that the preservation of water sources is key to safeguarding the future of these magnificent species. In the dry season, when water is scarce, herbivores and predators alike face the challenge of surviving with limited resources. Bell zebras, for example, graze on dry grass and even roots when there's little else to eat. Their lives are a constant search for better grazing, hoping the grass is greener somewhere else. This endless movement is essential for survival during the harshest months. Meanwhile, the pale-chanting goshawk, a keen-eyed hunter, spends hours scanning the horizon for prey. Below, on the ground, the South African ostrich keeps a vigilant watch, her neck stretching high as she surveys the land. Unlike many animals, ostriches can go days without drinking, enduring the harsh climate by constantly moving in search of food and water. Despite their ability to withstand dehydration, ostriches need to stay alert. When danger approaches, they can run up to 50 kilometers per hour to escape predators. However, a lone ostrich will always be cautious. Her survival depends on spotting danger before it's too late. For the male ostrich, his bright plumage is a symbol of strength, guiding his flock to safety. The females, cautious and quick to move, seem uncomfortable around the other creatures of the savanna, especially when large animals like the black rhinoceros make their presence known. The black rhino, the second largest land mammal after the elephant, is often misunderstood. Despite their tough exterior, these solitary creatures are sensitive to scents and always on the lookout for potential threats. When the rhino encounters another animal at the waterhole, it may seem like a confrontation is imminent, but often it's just a battle for dominance. The rhino doesn't fight unless necessary. It's all about sending a clear signal to others. This space is mine, but I'll let you live. While the rhino is the lone warrior, the gemsbok, in contrast, thrives in a social structure. The male keeps an eye on his harem, ensuring none of his females stray too far. When the afternoon sun becomes unbearable, the animals seek refuge in the shade, where they find respite from the scorching heat. A southern yellow-billed hornbill rests nearby, its bright yellow bill a symbol of the diversity in the savanna. As the day progresses, some animals take the opportunity to rest and recover, like the cheetah. Known for its incredible speed, the cheetah spends much of its time lounging after a successful hunt. Despite its agility, the cheetah is vulnerable. It's a delicate dance of survival where rest is just as important as the chase. Caring for one's appearance is also a priority, as grooming keeps the cheetah looking sharp and helps maintain its health. These magnificent creatures are endangered, and their limited genetic diversity makes it increasingly difficult to breed. Despite these challenges, the cheetah continues to navigate the complex and competitive environment. Meanwhile, small creatures like the Cape ground squirrel stay close to their burrows, always alert to the presence of predators. Their lives are spent in constant vigilance, as the slightest distraction could mean becoming a meal for a black-backed jackal or other predators. For these squirrels, the underground world is a safe haven from the dangers lurking above. Even in the towering heights of the savannah, where giraffes survey the horizon, life is about adaptation. Giraffes, with their long necks, can see predators from a distance, using their height as a natural advantage. But they also know when to rest. After drinking, they seek sheltered spots to sleep, ruminating through the night in short bursts of rest. The spotted hyena, a social scavenger, is always on the lookout for opportunities to steal a meal. A lone hyena is never brave, often relying on the strength of the group for survival. When a rhinoceros is nearby, even a hyena knows to stay out of its way. Despite their reputation for scavenging, hyenas have a complex social structure and play a vital role in the ecosystem, helping to maintain balance by cleaning up carcasses left behind by other predators. As dusk falls, the black rhinoceros is often seen alone, wandering the vast savanna. Despite their poor eyesight, these animals rely on their sense of smell to detect danger. Their horn, unfortunately, has made them a target for poaching, with illegal hunting driving their numbers down dramatically in recent years. The black rhino now faces the threat of extinction, and conservation efforts are crucial to saving this iconic species. On the other hand, leopards, masters of stealth, remain hidden in the trees, avoiding detection while protecting their kills from other predators. These solitary cats mark their territories and raise their cubs in seclusion. Their adaptability is key to their survival, thriving in diverse environments across Africa, from the Sahel to the forests of the south. Lions, however, thrive in groups. Living in prides, lions rely on cooperation for hunting and protecting their young. Social bonds are strong, and even a young lion can play a part in looking after the pride's cubs. Lions exhibit a sense of hierarchy, with the dominant males eating first, followed by the females and their cubs. When they're not hunting, they spend most of their time resting under the sun, conserving their energy for the next hunt. As the morning breaks, the greater kudu, a majestic antelope, takes its turn to drink at the waterhole. While these animals are at risk of becoming lion prey, they are cautious. They rely on their keen senses to detect danger and move swiftly if necessary. The kudu's twisted horns are a sign of strength, and their ability to remain vigilant is key to surviving in the wild. At the same waterhole, different herds of antelope gather, each species respecting the other's space as they drink. This mutual understanding is essential for maintaining peace in a place where water is scarce and competition is fierce. But when elephants arrive, the game changes. Elephants, with their enormous size, take control of the waterhole, making it clear that no one will go thirsty if they can help it. Despite the occasional pushing and shoving, the animals know to respect the elephant's dominance. For some animals, like the desert elephants, survival depends on finding water sources deep underground. In the arid Namib Desert, the oldest desert on Earth, life is sparse, but not impossible. These desert-dwelling creatures have adapted to the harsh environment, using their instincts to detect hidden pools of water beneath the dry riverbeds. In Africa, wildlife continues to thrive against all odds. From the lush Okavango Delta to the parched deserts, animals have found ways to survive by adapting to their ever-changing environment. It's a testament to nature's ingenuity and the resilience of life. As we witness the survival strategies of these incredible creatures, we are reminded of the importance of conservation efforts. Every species, no matter how small or mighty, plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of our planet. Pet Pals 22 encourage you to support wildlife preservation and contribute to the protection of these magnificent animals. Together, we can ensure that the courage and determination of these animals continue to inspire us all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing wildlife stories. Stay tuned for our next adventure in the animal kingdom.